Alright, YouTube, it is the Bat Nerd, and I am back with a Bat Nerd Reviews, and I am reviewing The Suicide Squad. Yes! Written and directed by James Gunn, starring Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, John Cena, Joel Kinnaman, Sylvester Stallone, Viola Davies, Jai Courtney, and Peter Capaldi. So this is the latest installment in the DCEU, and this is neither a reboot nor is it a sequel, and you don't need to watch the one from 2016 to get this one. So, what happens in this? The Suicide Squad go to this small country to shut down Operation Starfish, where this alien starfish named Starro plans to invade and take over human bodies, and the Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, King Shark, Peacemaker, Polka Dot Man, Ratcatcher, and many others go out to stop this threat. And that's all I will say. And there is some post-credit scenes. There's two. There is one just before the credits roll, and then another one after the credits. So be sure to stick around for them. So, what did I like and what didn't I like? I'll get with the dislikes first. I don't think there's much to dislike about this. This was action. From start to finish, it was fast paced, and I loved it. And it didn't feel like the 2 hours and 12 minutes that it was on for. It was brilliant and had so many great cameos and Easter eggs from Sean Gunn, Taika Waititi, and Michael Rooker. They were all brilliant in this with their small parts that they had, and I enjoyed it. I loved Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie. She was just doing the best. She's just great as Harley Quinn, and I'm glad that she remains. And I loved her quirkiness, her mischievousness, and her adorable menacingness. I just loved Harley Quinn, and she was one of the good parts about the last movie. I also liked the Peacemaker as well, John Cena, and Bloodsport from Idris Elba. They were two as, great. I also liked the Polka Dot Man and the Ratcatcher. They too were great. And another show stealer was King Shark. He was just a lovable, strange character, and great vocal work from Sylvester Stallone there. I really did like that character, and I really rooted for him. I also liked Peter Capaldi as the Thinker, and yeah, and I thought that the main villain Starro would be ridiculous, given that he's a giant starfish and what's threatening about that. But I was wrong. I had low expectations about that, and it proved me wrong, and it was a blast. I enjoyed that bizarre giant character stuff. I also liked that this upped the violence and the ante and had lots more swearing and violence. Definitely worthy of that R rating, and R-rated superhero movies can be good when done right, and this was done right. In fact, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was in production until James Gunn got fired because of some whole incident on his social media. But he didn't wait around for Disney to hire him back. He got to work on this, the Suicide Squad, so Disney had to wait till he finished that before he could resume on Guardians 3. Is it worth the wait for Is it worth Guardians 3 being put on hold for this one? Yeah, I would say so. Yes, it was, great, like I say. A total blast. Had great visuals and some brilliant acting, including a 4-minute sequence with Harley Quinn, where she's just badass and cool and lovable, and I just enjoy that. I loved the soundtrack to this and the score, and this had some comical, humorous moments in there too, which I really loved. I loved the comedy in this that they had. I even loved the character of Weasel. He was a really strange character, which I'm not fully familiar with, but yeah, what the hell. I also liked that there was a lot of surprises in this, like OMG, like shock moments. I watched this and I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that. I mean, I want to keep this spoiler free, but yeah, it was just so great with the surprises they had. And, James Gunn just did what he did best. He made this movie, and he had full creative control over this. I think DC need to start doing that more. Give the directors more creative control because it does benefit the franchise. I mean, look at the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League that we eventually got. If he had full creative control and didn't have to deal with his crisis, which is understandable during the post-production, I would have happily waited for his vision of that movie. And yeah, this one is 10 times better than the one from 2016. I mean, this one is just so much better. It's a lot brighter, it's not dark and gritty, it's humorous, it's a blast, and it is just a fun watch. Has some funny moments in there that work, and yeah, I can't recommend this enough. It's available in cinemas or on HBO Max. Of course, if you don't have HBO Max, then I guess you gotta go to the cinema to watch it, but still, it's worth the trip. Going to the cinema, it can only be experienced in the cinema, I gotta say, and yeah, I did enjoy the hell out of this one, and I mean, it's such a cool movie. I just enjoyed every second of it. Like I say, fast paced. I don't have a bad thing to say about this, because it was a fun movie. So yeah, So what else can I add to this without giving any spoilers away? Like I say, there are some shock scenes in there and moments that make me think, whoa, they actually did that. But yeah, the Suicide Squad, I loved it. So, ratings. What am I gonna rate this one? You know what? For me, the hell with it. I rarely do this. I'm giving the Suicide Squad 5 batarangs out of 5 because I enjoyed this one. Yes, DC are beginning to learn from their mistakes and are starting to make some good movies, but they still have a lot of stiff competition with Marvel, But this is a good start to going forward. Like I say, we had the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League out earlier this year. Now we've got this one, the Suicide Squad, which is so much better than the last one, as I've said already. And yeah, so that's it for this one. This has been Batner Reviews on the Suicide Squad. Have you seen this one? Let me know all that down in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. So I have been the Bat Nerd, and this has been Batner Reviews. And until next time, Batner out.